Good morning to all participants. As you all know, Parul Institute of Engineering and Technology Diploma Studies Computer Engineering Department has organized a webinar on cloud computing. To share more knowledge about cloud computing, we have with us today Mr. Darshan Chauhan. He is currently working in Accenture. He has more than 5 years of experience in cloud computing. So now I request Mr. Darshan Chauhan to share more knowledge about cloud computing. Please start.
Sure. Thank you. So, beginning with my introduction. So, it's been more than like nearly 5 years I'm working on to the Salesforce platform. That's one part of cloud technology, and it includes as a software as a service, even into the application as a service. Okay. So, after going through the Salesforce and everything, first let us go to the small introduction like session onto cloud computing. So as we all know, in today's world, each of us person are using cloud in a way, right? So like cloud in a way, in a sense, like we are using Google Drive, Facebook, okay, even one like many of the games which we are playing right now, okay, used to store us data. They used to store us data. They used to connect us to the Facebook. So whenever we are logged into some another phone or something, we get the same the same user, what is the level which we have cleared out. We used to get the same thing. Even the photos we used to store onto the online stuff like into Google Drive or something. We used to get anywhere, any places or anything on like on the end device as well. But the main important thing is which you need is the internet. For overall, whatever you need to go through, you need to have internet. That's the basic thing for using the cloud technologies. Okay. So by further going, okay. So what is cloud computing? What is the use of this? Is like it provides end user to access the application and like numerous of things onto the internet. Okay. Even it provides and like if I and like as a developer we can like have an optimization. We can create an application and we can directly upload it, okay, and it can be available to end user at a time wherever they want to have access to it and everything. Even for example, like I have AWS, okay, the AWS like for like if for some small scale companies or something, okay, they don't want to install their servers or something, okay, for maintain or reducing the maintenance cost, they can use AWS. Okay, so such kind of things are a part of the cloud computing. Okay, before going, first of all, let's go to the cloud. What is cloud? So cloud refers to the network or internet onto of a large databases. Okay, large databases in the sense they used to have like whole huge number and huge amount of servers onto there, and okay, and they are giving us an accessibility to that servers. Okay, for it's like kind of multi-tenant architecture. Like we can consider an example of a building. Okay, there is one building. More people used to stay over there, okay, and they are using the same water tank and for the water supply. Okay, so in this way they like data set bases and like servers are given to n number of users, okay, for their personal use based on the amount which they ask for, and how then the all different goes on the prices basing. Okay, in other words, we can say like onto the remote location, like we are sitting into, like I'm sitting at my home, I can work onto the same thing which my client wants. Like I can like consider there is one organization, like I need to work onto same thing, okay, and I want to deploy that code. I'm deploying that code, but that should be available to some my other colleague as well. Okay, so this kind also thing is possible into this cloud computing. Okay, so moreover the cloud is set to onto the networks. Okay, and moreover, for example of the applications, it's email, web customer relationship manager, that's all run on the cloud. Okay, so basically let's continue with the cloud computing. So cloud computing offers you the manipulating, configuring, accessing the application online. In a sense, like I'm deploying one application, okay, so I want that application to be visible to particular users only, so I can do that. Okay, so I'm doing configuration. If I want that to be manipulated, in a sense, like I want some only this like accessibility things and everything, so this kind of thing can be done. Okay, so and all over the things which is happening over here is on the online, that's on the huge data servers, and that provides the infrastructure. For example, consider an example of AWS. Okay, AWS is a kind of infrastructure as a service thing. So it used to provide as an infrastructure which helps an end user, like a user like me, to deploy my whole application over there, and which will be available to end users. Like I deployed my application and it should be available to end users, and everything they'll be using. And moreover, it used to have like global infrastructure into their organization. They used to have global infrastructure in a way that like I'm in a India location. Okay, now my server is located in India. Okay, now if I'm going outside the India, like I might going to US or something. Okay, so there might be I'm facing some latency issue or something. Okay, so that is not coming into this AWS due to having the global infrastructure. So that's the what's the advantages of using the cloud computing, cloud technology, so that a user does not have gets very less latency and can have access to the application in a very few latency. Okay, and it may be combination of software and hardware in a sense. Okay, and the pricing in a way in cloud computing is go in a way pay you go pricing stuff in a sense, like whatever you pay, like for it can be of hourly based charges. Okay, or even for the bidding price, like I want a server for this much, I will be paying this much amount. If the server is free, the person will be getting that server. In this way it used to go. Okay, even like generally for the company uses for data backup, having application online, and ease of access without software installation on the personal on only laptops, and there are multiple use of it. Okay, so this is the kind of a basic architecture of cloud computing. This defines that there is application, platform, infrastructure. Infrastructure defines there is a storage kind of thing and a network. Okay, and above that there's a platform that used to give us a database, queues, runtime environment, and everything. And above it there's an application which can be n number of application, and which can be accessed by any of the devices which we use in our daily life. Okay, so there are two deployment model into cloud computing. There are two service models. Okay, there are two models which is included into cloud computing. One is deployment model, another is a service model. Let's first go with the deployment models. So deployment models includes deployments like you can deploy to into the the cloud has been code has been deployed, something every kind of thing. Okay, that is a part of deployment model, and it includes there are four type of accessibility into deployment model. That's public, private, hybrid, and community. Okay, first we'll go with what is the difference between this all those deployment models. Okay, so first we'll go with the public cloud. This is easily available and accessible to n number of people. Like it can be used to the general public. You want consider for example as a Gmail. Okay, the email which we are using in our day-to-day life. Okay, which can be considered as a less secure because we are receiving many spam mails and everything. So it's kind of we can say it is openness, it is having more openness, it is less secure and everything. Okay, so that can be considered an example of a public cloud which is accessible by to n number of users, and which is very open to all persons. Okay, and after that it comes a private cloud. Private cloud is a sense which we are using in an organization. Consider for the Parallel University is having their own organization domain thing. Okay, so the only mail which is accessible there is it is more secure as compared to the public cloud, in a way that only the people used to receive some mail from the same domain itself, or there should be very different firewall or security things has been installed, so that a person not the users from the same organization won't receive any spam mail. And if it is received, so there might be the security step which needs to be followed in a way. Okay, so that is in a way that it is secure as compared to that of public cloud. Community cloud is almost the same as of the private cloud, but it is defined by the group of access organization. Like there are multiple organizations who's having multiple subgroups and everything. Okay, so that is the part of community cloud, and it is almost similar to the private cloud, because private cloud it is for the specific organization, and community cloud is a group of organization which are having access to that particular cloud. And hybrid is nothing. There is also one more hybrid cloud. Hybrid is nothing but it is a combination of public cloud and a private cloud. Okay, so whatever the things which are not more which is not having more sensitive information, which is not more sensitive information, are deployed onto the public cloud, and which are more which needs to be which should have more security things, it should goes on to the private clouds. In a way, it remains secure the data which needs to be it is having more critical information, it can be secure and it should be deployed into private, and those which are not more critical used to be deployed onto the public cloud. There is another technology. There is cloud computing way. There is service model. Okay, service model defines you to give the service in a different ways. Okay, so there are 3 subcategories into service model. First is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, okay, and a software as a service. So first we will go through the infrastructure as a service. Okay, infrastructure as a service in a sense, the whole infrastructure is provided to you, like a user to end user, in a way that all the servers, all the security things, and whatever the things which is needed as a for running a company onto our end. Okay, so all those infrastructure is provided over the internet to end user for a particular user, so that they can work. Okay, and the applications can be provided, whatever the things they are needed can be provided to the end number of users. Okay, so this is very scalable, automated compute resource in a way. Okay, and all those things which we need is for example, we can consider of Amazon Web Services. Okay, so in Amazon Web Services, if I want to run my company, I need to have some database servers to be installed at my company. Okay, for maintaining the servers, I need to have cooling system also for that, so that if it won't get it doesn't get heat up and it won't get onto the the chaos may not happen, and it all the things which are stored onto my personal server might be lost and everything. There will be more chaos created at that moment. Okay, so in a way, if I'm getting even for this, it won't be more secure for secure as well. So I need to put up some IT person to make it more secure in a way that firewall should be installed. Okay, some security steps to security steps measurements should be there. Okay, so all those things which I need to maintain as for a small scale company would be hard for me to go with. Okay, so in a way, Amazon Web Services comes into the picture, which provides you the whole infrastructure, where you will get all those things like the own personal server. Okay, own personal server along with the security features and everything will be provided to you. And the thing which you need to do is you need to just buy that for a particular buy that particular resources. Like in a sense, you need to have some server. Okay, so you can buy it on go price, buy it and you can use it directly. Okay, all the security steps will be mentioned. Will be handled by Amazon. It's Amazon Web Service itself. Like consider I want to have some some two servers which I need to have access to right now. Okay, so for now I'm just buying out buying out those only 2. So if my business is growing, okay, I want more, so I can also purchase more server at that time. So it goes with the purchase resource on the demand, and whenever it is needed. Even if I want to have some in emergency cases, I want to buy it for some hours, I want to buy it for 2 hours or 3 hours. Okay, so this way also I can buy that server, and I can have access to that servers, and I can have easily use it away and put it whenever my use is over, I can say I want to leave it. I can stop that using that services. Okay, so this way it's give the whole infrastructure to you for your personal use and even for the business use, and it will be more secure as compared to yours. And even as I said before, it is a global infrastructure. Global infrastructure helps you in a very good way, so that you will be getting so the person who is using an application will be having very low latency access to the application and whatever you have on your servers. Even the Microsoft Azure is there. The other example there are DigitalOcean, Linode, Rackspace, Amazon Web Service, as we discussed, Cisco Metaport, Microsoft Azure, and Google Compute Engine. So these are some examples which are the part of the infrastructure as a service. So another is platform as a service. Platform as a service, in a sense, they provide you a platform whole framework. Like in a sense, even they give you some storage thing, network thing, and the third-party provider developers. While all those things will be maintained by different persons only. You just need to access the application. There is one called Heroku. Heroku is one example for the platform as a service. On Heroku, you can deploy your application directly, and all those deployment stuff, all the error logs, you will be able to see over there, whatever the error logs are there. If there is an issue with some security issues are there, so you will be able to see this, see whatever the issue which you are facing, in a sense like some there is some, some wants to some end users, some hacker wants to hack your system application and wants to have access. So all those features will be covered by the third party provider that will be maintaining all your management all your applications. Okay, so this is it will provide a whole platform for your application or software or anything. You just need to use those. Even in this also, you need to pay for some, whatever the application you need to deploy. There are minimum for a few free users. There is some kind of 10 or 15 application you can deploy. Then after, you need to pay based on the you need to pay for the more application, and for the more storage as well you need to pay. Then after, you can have access to it easily. It is also the same way, pay as you go. Even the Forge.com is very famous. Okay, and in that also used to give an access to everything. It used to provide you whole infrastructure, whole even the database thing, then security, validation, and everything used to be provided into this Forge.com and Salesforce. Now we go on to the next part, that is the software as a service. Software as a service, it means it used to give you whole software. Okay, third-party software, third-party vendor integration, everything can be done easily into this. Okay, it used to give you whole software in a way. Okay, whole software, when I am creating I'm having whole application right now. Okay, I want to have some demo or something for general purpose. Okay, I want to start some business, and something small application for small demo needs to be prepared. So I'm having whole software installed on, whole software is that they have provided. I need to just have some configuration. So that configuration will help me go through some demo and get me some clients. Okay, in this way, it is very useful. Okay, so one example is Salesforce. So into Salesforce, it's a kind of online CRM, we can say. Into that, they have given more standard features. Along with that, they have given the feature of customization as well. Customization in a sense you can develop your own application over there as well. Okay, even if you want to use the standard applications and merge it with your custom application, that is also available. Okay, even there is an example of Dropbox, where you can have your different folders can be created, and based on that you can have access to that folder. You can share that files and everything. Okay, so they all are giving you a software, and you are using it over the internet. Okay, so there are some advantages and disadvantages to this cloud computing. Okay, advantages is you will be getting lower computer cost. Lower computer cost in the sense, you don't need to buy server, you don't need to have some IT guy for your security purpose. Okay, so it will lower your computer cost and everything. Okay, you just need to have a laptop or something for any different persons, and you can have access to it easily. Okay, in a way, improved performance it is on the internet. If your internet is very fast, okay, so you will be able to access it very smoothly. Reduces software cost. Software cost is that you don't need to have some software installed onto your personal system. You can easily have access to whatever the software which is there. You can directly access. You don't need to install anything. The only thing you will be needing is the browser and the internet. Okay, and also it is device independent. If a person is not having i7 or i3, okay, so if they having a Intel Core 2 about that type of systems, okay, even they have internet and browser, they'll be easy to access. Even more, if I'm working on one, I want to work through my mobile or tablet or anything, it will be easy to go with. Okay, so it is increase the data reliability. Also, each application, each thing which we are into, which are there into this world, also have some disadvantages as well. So it requires, so for using cloud, doing cloud computing, you need to have constant internet connection. Okay, it won't work well with your slow internet connection. Okay, sometimes it can be slow. Storage data can be lost. The stored data can be lost in the sense if you are using some, if you're not using some proper servers and everything. So at that time, due to some some malware or something, the data might be lost over there. Okay, stored data may not be secure because it is onto the it is not onto your personal server, it is onto the cloud. Okay, so like a person who's having a good hacking knowledge can hack your data. Okay, in this way it can be maybe not secure. Okay, so this was the overall presentation on to cloud computing. Okay, and after that we'll go through some demo onto the Salesforce. Okay, so for that, let me the thing which I said, that we need to only have access to the internet. Okay, so for going to the Salesforce, like I need to create my organization is a sense we are just creating one user the same way which we have as in a Gmail, like we are creating a one account for us. Okay, so for that you need to go to developer.salesforce.com. okay, click on sign up. You just need to give some basic details over here. This email should be registered email for you, so that you'll be using password and everything for like password thing over here. You can mention anything. There's different for the person who are using Salesforce. Okay, you can give anything. You're like you are an administrator or developer or something. So for now, I'm just selecting the developer. You can give anything into the company. It is not mandatory. Country you can select India. Postal code if you want to give something. Okay, and this is the domain, like a domain in a sense, like into Salesforce. For logging into your organization, you need to have some kind of email, what's email or username needs to be created on your own. Okay, like I'm giving Darshan Chauhan at the rate Salesforce.com. I can give anything over here. Okay, if this username is available, you will be good to go. If it is not, then you will be getting some error, because this is a unique identifier for your organization, in a sense, for your the org, or what say the account you are creating. This should be unique. Okay, once your user is accepted, whatever you created, okay, you will be getting a mail. Yeah, it's over here. You can see that we are having some username. I'm verifying my account. You can have, look, there is some what's a prerequisite for setting up your password. Okay, for the security reason, it used to ask you some security questions as well over here. Once your password is there, you have given the password, you will be good to go. Okay, so this is the kind of thing which Salesforce provides. Salesforce is having, okay, it is having n number of things into Salesforce. Okay, the application which I was talking about is like, you need to go over here. There is service application, marketing, community, content, sales console, service console, and there are many more things, more application provided by the Salesforce itself. So it is whole kind of software for you right now. Okay, you need to explore it more. For that, like for like company, if I want to some help account kind of thing. Okay, there is called, what say, if you have want to have some kind of account or like maintain some business and everything. Okay, so it goes you to the account. Okay, click on new. You will be having an option of creating the whole, like the form is also created, everything is created in built feature, we can say, given to you. Okay, for business purpose. So in general term, account means the company information, like whatever the company is, like I'm company called as Salesforce. It's that PC. Solutions, whatever it is, like cold, hot, cold, warm, and everything you can mention is like this company is hot or warm or cold. Cold in a sense it is not having much more things into it. Warm is like it is going a good way. Hot is it is very top trending right now. Okay, you need to give phone number if you want to give. Okay, so fax information, account number in a sense like for unique identification, you can say the account site, and much more things are there. Whatever the things which is needed for a company, like for getting an information for a of a company, it is all there. Inbuilt even feature by the Salesforce. If I want to mention the like even the feature of employees are mentioned in over here. I consider there are employees is 200. I'm just mentioning it 200 right now. Okay. And annual revenue also, whatever the revenue is generated by the particular company, I can give it. There is SIC code. Okay, that is some standard fields we can say. Okay, billing street in a sense like what will be my billing street? I need to give it. Okay, I can type anything. It's a kind of full address you can give, city, postal code, billing state, provinces, country, everything. You mention whatever you need to mention. Okay, click on save. The record will be saved for you. So this is thing which is provided by the Salesforce. I haven't write any code for this. Okay, this is the inbuilt feature. Okay, even for this particular company, if I want to create some context. Okay, so just I need to click on context. There is one called related list. This is the related list for the account. Okay, if I want to have some context for this particular company, I just need to click on new. Okay, so this will go with this will open a pop-up window. Okay, which is also the the form which is created by the Salesforce itself, like provided by the Salesforce itself. It's a standard feature we can say. The salutation, like whatever the Mr. Mrs. Dr. Professor or something, I'll go with Mr. I will write my name. Okay, even some validation is also provided over here. So over here the last name is mandatory. Okay, if you won't give me the last name, it won't receive the record for you. Okay, and else than this, there is no other fields which is mandatory. The same field, there are some information you need to give. You can go and click on save. The records will be saved and will be attached to this particular company information in a way. Okay, so for this we haven't done anything, right? So like in a way, this is whole kind of software provided to you for you now. So you can do like explore more things, like create some account for company information. You can have some contacts for that particular account. In this way, whole thing is given. You don't need to write code right now. If you want to have some customized feature, you can go with the code. We'll go through that later. Even for considering this company is having some opportunities. Okay, opportunity in a sense kind of thing is like getting some more client or something. Okay, like if I'm having one client, I'm having one discussion with the client, so I need to maintain it somewhere, right? So I'm just maintaining what is the opportunity name. So I will mention some client name which I'm dealing with, like consider it as like you can say for now. Okay, the amount, whatever the amount which I'm dealing with, like I have stated with this amount. Okay, so for that, even I want to have some kind of end date for this. Okay, like within this much date it should get closed. Okay, okay, all those things. Even the stage of the opportunity, like is it into prospecting, qualification, need analysis. So there are multiple stages of the opportunity over here. So like first we'll set with the prospecting. Even the probability is there, like how much probability you are, like how much ensured you are to get this deal done. Okay, you can mention it over here. Even the type of the opportunity, like is it a new customer, is it existing customer, it wants to upgrade, existing customer is replacement, existing customer is getting downgraded with the some features and everything. So like consider it is a new customer. Whatever, you are getting a lead source in a sense where you are getting this lead from. Okay, so you need to mention, select any of the things. Okay, and click on save. The record will be saved on its own and it will be linked to this particular account. So this related release, it used to show that there are 3 type of tabs over here. There's a detail tabs which used to show the detail of the particular account. Okay, Even clicking on billing, it will show you the billing information over here. And this is the record created by whom and what's modified by whom. Every information is stored in a way. Even if if I'm modifying it right now, it will be updated on its own. And this related tab over here shows you the related information to this particular account. In a sense, the contact which we have created, opportunity which we have created. Okay, there is also the feature of uploading some if you want to upload some attachments, like in a sense, if you want to have some notes which you have talked to them, if you have some attachments like presentation which you have shown to them, you can upload it directly. There's also the upload feature over here. Okay, even the same way, if a person is new to this, there is an option also, the button over here. There is a new contact, new case, new note. Okay, and another like opportunity. If I want to change the owner of the account, okay, I can do that. Submit for approval, edit, delete, and account hierarchy. Account hierarchy in a sense, like if this account is having a parent company, like this company, this is one company. If there is a above company over there, so it like if this company is having some subsidiary company or something, so it will show you the all account features, like account in a hierarchy way. This is the first company, this is the below company over that, and if there is some below, so it will go in a hierarchy way. So all those features is provided to you in a first go. Else than that, let's create some information. Let's create some more accounts so that we can go further for some other things as well. So right now we have created some accounts right now. Okay, so in a way, if considered into business, like into a huge business, you need to show reports as well and dashboard as well. So this feature is also provided to you into Salesforce. You can have reports directly without any code. You can create also report for you. Okay, so for that, I'm just clicking on to new report right now. So for now, I want, like, there are some standard reports which is already provided by the Salesforce. There is account, contacts, and accounts. Okay, accounts with partners. So there are n numbers. So let's first go with accounts and opportunity. Right now we are going with the opportunities, whatever the opportunities which we have created. Okay. So the opportunities which we have created is two. Right now it was like some of the records is provided by the Salesforce. This is the opportunity which we have created right away. Okay. So whatever the, if I want to remove this row, I just need to drag it on. I can click remove column. There is option of like if I want to update the pre automatically, it will be remove. It will be updated easily. Over here, if I want to see like whatever the fields I need to remove, I can go click on this those. It will be removed easily without doing something. Okay, the report will be updated automatically in a way. If I want to age, remove probability removing. Okay, create a date. Okay, stage I am removing fiscal. Also feature of it, like it is getting updated and everything is done. Okay, now if I want to add some another column, okay, I just need to click over here. I want to say account type, what type of account it is, consider. So I'm clicking. Okay, the account type will be added. Okay, so if I want to change what say column, like a number of the sequence of the column, okay, it will be hard while doing coding. What if I can just drag and drop it over here and it will be updated? See, the account type is onto the third sequence, third number of column. Okay, now I'm just saving it for now. Even if I want to see in a big view, I just need to click on run. Okay, it will be shown to me. Okay, I'm going on edit. Okay, if I want to have grouping, like for say there is some kind of account revenue or something, you want to add a group, I can click on this action item, I would say drop down. Okay, group by this field, click, just select this. So it is grouped by that particular column. It will be showing me the subtotal and everything. Okay, even if I want to add chart for this particular report, I'm just clicking on to this add chart. Okay, it will show me the chart as well. Okay, and if I want to some like have some subtotals, grand totals, if I want to hide it, show it, I just need to click on like check it and check, like it's a kind of checkbox only. It's a toggle checkbox. Okay, and if I want to have some kind of chart property in a different way, like if I want to have some column chart easily, I just need to select a column. Okay, I want to have some like donut chart if you consider, so it will be converted into donut easily on selection of it. If I want to have some kind of line chart, it will go. So this is way you can easily create a report without writing a number of code. Even I want to have some like chart title I want to give, I can give it right away. And if there's a what's the x-axis needs to be changed, so if there is a what's a kind of multiple grouping you have done over here, so you will be getting x-axis change, like whatever the what's a column you want to have you have done, you can have it onto x-axis. Okay, if on to y-axis there is some information which you need to give, you can show that. If I want to show some reference line, I need to check. As right now it is the same data, so you won't be able to get this reference line item. Okay, now if I have done all the settings, I want have done the chart. Okay, you want to hover, it will show me the record count and everything, who is the owner of this opportunity and everything. And if I want to remove it, I can go down away, I can just remove the chart easily. I'm just saving it right now. You need to give it over here the report name, it's a mandatory field. The unique name, which will be what's into Salesforce, there is always a unique identifier for each record or each fields you are creating. Okay, and the folder, even the folder feature is also provided to you. What kind of folder you need to save it to? Is it to be private? Okay, is it to the public report, so it can be accessible to all users? Okay, in all folders you will be seeing that, like whatever the folders you have created, okay, the folders which are created by you, should you need to save there. The folders which is shared up to you, need to save there or what. Let's go with the public folder, right, reports folder right now. I'm saving it. So the report is saved. Okay, so if I want to have the dashboard for this report, dashboard in a sense like creating a new way to interacting with the business, like a donut chart or light chart, the different number of chart which we can say, the chart of some which we have seen before, it's the same way. Description, like whatever the description, what this dashboard is for. Okay, even over here you have an option where you want to save the save your dashboard. Okay, just clicking on save. For that, So for that you need to go to component, you need to add the this is the report opportunity which we have created. Okay, so what kind of display you want to see? It's the same as we go into into report. We have seen the chart option. Okay, do you want to see in that way? You want to have there are different options given for you to you right now, right away into Salesforce. I'm just clicking on add. It will be added. Okay, now if I want to have some another information as well into my dashboard in a sense, it will used to give the overall tutorial way to how the business is going for the business person. Okay, so there is no data for this particular thing. Okay, and component, all reports. Let's go with the same. Okay, so we can say there is a kind of table view also. Okay, I can drag and drop it over here if I want to show it side by side. Okay, so over here we can see for this go for the person who is very busy, like a CEO person who just want to check how their company is doing right away. So he can just go with this dashboard thing in a right go. Click away, just a thing. You have create a whole dashboard. If I want to have different type of dashboard as well, I just need to create the report which I have created. I need to select it. Okay, in a way which pictorial way I need to show it. I just need to check that. You want into the gauge way. It's a gauge diagram. Okay, I just need to set it away. Even if I want to edit some report information, like I want to change it right now with some other funnel report or something, I just need to change, edit the edit this component. Okay, change it to type what you want to see, update it, it will be updated, and on save it will be saved for you. So this is kind of dashboard for you right away, which will be showing you the overview information which you can say in a different chart forms. So right now we are going with some simple thing only. So this was about some kind of advanced feature into Salesforce. Okay, so now let's go with how it can be used for the development. Before going to development, there is some feature provided by the Salesforce itself. So that is called edit object. Okay, edit object in a sense is a kind of a table which we have created. Okay, the table in a sense, like into SQL we used to create a table, then into that we used to have some fields and everything. Okay, so this is as kind of object is the same thing. Okay, into Salesforce it is named as object. Okay, so this is object. Into this there's a field and relationship where there is different types of field is given to you. Okay, if I want to create some new field, I can click on that, click on new. So these are some data types which is provided by the Salesforce, that is auto number, formula, roll-up summary. Roll-up summary in a sense like to count, get the maximum count, average count of the child records, or that it should be for the child records in a sense there is some like a contact for account. There's a contact is a child. Okay, sorry, not a contact. If I'm creating custom object right away, if I want to have some kind of information of that employee numbers right away for that particular company, so I can go with this roll-up summary. Lookup in a sense, kind of lookup relation. External lookup in a sense, it is also having an option of connecting your the Salesforce organization with your and number of Gmail, Facebook, so if you're not Facebook, Gmail, with Heroku as well. So, and number of integration, API integration is possible with the Salesforce. If it is, we want to check box or something, it can be go in a right away. Okay, so consider I want to have even a geolocation, so it is easy go away. You don't need to write any API or something for getting a geolocation. It's a right away feature provided by the Salesforce. Okay, if I want to have number, I want to have percentage. Okay, consider I was just giving it a text away right now, clicking on next. account modify. Well, I'm just entering the label, what type of field label I need to show. Okay, the field name will be automatically populated by itself. It will be like account underscore default. Whatever the space you have given, it will go with the underscore. Okay, for the length of the field, it will be 225. Description, if you want to give, okay, help text, if you want to make it required, it like if you are checking this, it will be required for you. If you want to have it a unique, it will go in a unique way, that like even into unique, if I want to treat ABC, capital ABC and a small ABC as a duplicate, or if I want to, like in a sense, if I want to have case sensitive, I can check this. If I want to have case insensitive, I can check that, even the external ID. And if I want to have some default value, if I'm not entering any value, I want to have some default value, I can give it right away. And even I want this field to be populated by and some other thing, that is also go easy way. Right now, if I just want to give and this is kind of visibility thing, which gives you like which profile user profile should be having visible to this field. I'm checking it all for now. Okay, for the different page layout, we need to have this page layout option, like for different user you can set a different page layout. Okay, page layout in a sense like which page should be visible to which user. Okay, if I want to have triggers for this account object, it will be there. Okay, if I want to have some validation role, I can go easily. I just need to write some validation, like empty check for now. Insert field, account number, insert. And even there is a formula even given to you. You don't need to. Just you need to insert is null. Take the syntax. And the syntax will be your like if you have error with the syntax, it will show you the no there is error. Okay, if there is no error, it will show you no error form. Okay, whatever the error message you want to show, add the number. Yes. Okay, you need to have this on the top of the page, or want to have all the some fields. Okay, you can save it. So the code is saved. Let us check. Let's give the name only for now. So there is some issue with the validation. Okay, that field selectivities. I was checking for the field which is created by us recently. Default value. So this is the page layout. If I want to change the page layout as well, if I want to have this field of power, I can do it right away. So this is all kind of customization thing you can do with. Okay, even you can set the assignment of this page layout. So these are the different profiles. By default, your profile will be a system administrator. Yeah. So where we can see there's the account default value field, which we have won't enter, but while creating the field, we have given the what's the default value which it should be entered is Parallel Universities. So it is getting inserted easily without any doing any code or something. Okay. So let's go further. Like if I want to have some custom development, okay, what will I do? I need to just go to Object Manager, create custom object. Let's say we are giving okay. Role label in a sense like how it should be visible to you, like its candidates. Object name will be auto created by Salesforce. This is called something called standard field. If we are giving, if I want to give it auto number or not. Okay, this display format in a sense like how I want to display the records. Like if it is auto number, but it should start with C. Okay, how much zeros I'm giving it, like there are 6 zeros which I'm giving, and how it went from which number it should start with. It should start with 0 or it should start with 1. Right now I'm giving it 1. Okay, optional feature in a sense like do you want to allow this object for your reports? Okay, allow activities, track field history in a sense like do you want to track the like field history in a sense like whatever the field is updated, you want to track the information of that. You can check this field. Okay,